Today, I'll show you the strategy on how we got our clients from 0 to more than 600 clicks every month. In this case, this last month was a bit lower, but this was 600 clicks on January, and we started around on December. So as soon as we started, you can see the ramp up in clicks, and also from 0 to 60 organic WhatsApp leads every single month right now. It's not a big amount of leads, of course, but to be organic and to be accomplished in 3 months, that's pretty cool. This is the last 28 days, by the way. And this is so easy, it feels like cheating, which it kind of is. Because what we're doing is we're taking our competitors' blogs, so the competition that's crushing it online, basically, we take their blogs and we make better blogs, but this is all on autopilot, and that's the craziest part. So what we're gonna go through in this video is basically where are we taking the blogs from, what do we do with the blogs, how we scrape them, and how we automate the whole process entirely so that you don't have to move a finger. Plus, you saved thousands of dollars in SEO, guys. So let's get right into it. I want to make this quick. The first thing that you want to do is go to the news or the guides or the blogs of any of your competitors that are crushing it. Grab a few competitors and scrape their blogs. This is done automatically, of course, by our automation, which I'm going to show you right here, but I'm going to show you a bit of the actual process behind the scenes. So what the automation is kind of doing, and you can also do this manually by, for example, getting instant data scraper, which is just an extension of Google that automatically grabs these tables. You click locate next button, you tell it that this right here is the next button, and it begins to automatically just crawl the page. So once you have the keyword for each one of the blogs, the URL of the blog specifically, the keyword is basically just taking this right here. And by the way, this strategy is so good that we even use it on our own website and our competitors. And look at that, last 28 days, 1,000 clicks. That's really crazy, with the same exact strategy. So we basically get the keyword of each one of these in here in a Google Sheets. The status, just to check the status of the blog, if it's published, to index, to write, etc. And then the URL and the date of publishing. So of course you're going to have your CMS, which is your content management system. This can be WordPress. In our case, it's called Strapi. So this is what we use to publish blogs on the site. And what you basically do is this automation. Now, in this automation, let me explain it a bit like step by step. So there's two ways you can do this. You can either just send it to ChatGPT and tell it to make it better, but it's not really gonna, everyone can do that. And that's the problem with that. What this automation does is it automatically does keyword research, then it has an agent to write it, it has an agent for quality assurance of the blog itself. So it's really complete, and it's basically an automatic SEO guy. If you want this, just let me know and we can arrange. But yeah. So the first thing that we do, and this is really interesting, and this is the reason it's working really well, because it's not just made with ChatGPT. The first thing that we want to do is get from YouTube, what we're gonna get from YouTube is basically videos talking about that specific topic. So let's say we want to create a blog about best realtors closing gifts, for example, right? In this case, we want to attract realtors because these are the ones for my website. But you want to do that, right? So what you want to do is search for videos that talk about that specific topic. The way we do it is with Data for SEO, which is a website that just is an API for search engines and to get results out of that. And then we go ahead and we get the transcripts from those videos. Now, the reason we're doing this is because ChatGPT doesn't have, so it indexes everything, right, from Google. It takes everything from Google. So everything that's going to say has been or is on Google. And that is bad for SEO, because what Google wants is new things that aren't on Google. So what we do is we take the transcripts and we'll use those transcripts to get the language and different little parts of the knowledge that the YouTuber has on that topic to put on the blog. That way we have little things like that are called hidden gems for Google. And that's basically just things that are outside of Google, that are on the YouTube transcript. So that's the first thing that we do. We take transcripts from YouTube and we use them for the prompt. Now, the second part is doing the keyword research. So what we do first is get the competitors on that keyword. We do all of this with data for SEO. This is the key of that. You should check it out. We get the HTML of each one of the pages of our competitors, so that the SEO analyst, which is the first OpenAI model, can analyze the competition and see what's missing there, so that in our blog we can have better content. And this part right here is where it gets interesting, because if this process just had one agent, that would mean that pretty much everything in the prompt would be static. So everything in the prompt would be the same, except for maybe the YouTube transcripts and the keyword. What that means is that pretty much everyone that, it's easier for someone else to put that prompt in there. What we do with the SEO analyst is that we get the result from him, and that makes the whole prompt for the final content creator to be super dynamic. So you have the SEO analysis made by the other AI agent, and what that does is that it just makes the whole thing a lot more unique and a lot more able to rank in Google. So now, then we have the informational research. This guy right here, what it does is it basically uses the deep research, so uses GPT 5.1 in this case, and it's gonna do research on the websites, mainly on social things, so social media, etc., which that's also a bit hidden from ChatGPT. So it's gonna take that, and with all of that information, now yes, we take the YouTube transcripts of personal research. Let me go through this model first. And by the way, when I finish this, I'm just gonna recap everything real quick so that you understand everything. What this personal research does basically is it just condenses all of the transcripts from YouTube into one little thing, and then we just basically get the content creator to write. So I can send you guys these prompts. We send him the date, the objectives, and everything, with all of the personal research, informational research, SEO analysis, and target keywords. Once we have that, we create the meta information for the blog with a different agent, and this is so when you are creating automations like this, you want to make sure that each agent does its thing. You don't want an agent to do everything, because at the end of the day, AI right now, as it is not it doesn't. It just predicts the text, right? That's more more suitable to go next from your prompt. So it just predicts text. It's not intelligent for real. So if we get each agent to do one thing, that's when we really get the fruits of this strategy. We just publish it, we get it on the Google Sheets, we notify Felipe in this case, which is managing this right now, and he goes into a search console and he basically gets it to index. And we already started receiving leads like crazy. We started this, as you can see, on November. It's been going up. So yeah, really cool. So basically, we take the transcripts, we do keyword research, we analyze the competition, each agent does its thing, and that's how you do it, man. You take the competitor blogs. Now, SEO does take a lot more than this, because just traffic with a page that doesn't work is not gonna cut it. You need that traffic to turn into leads, because if not, it's just a waste of money. And also, blogs won't cut it as well. You also need things like area guides, just to make sure that Google understands that you're a real estate company. You have developers, the off-plan pages, everything just plays a role in this. But this is a really, really crucial part of the reason why we got from 0 to 600 clicks a month. So that's it. That's the kind of brief. If you want me to do this for you, if you want me to make you your page, I am the guy to make your page. I'm obsessed with quality. I have my team in place. Yeah, I can make an amazing page, top 1%. So let's do it. If you want the SEO automation, just let me know. We can arrange. And yeah, hope this was useful. Bye bye.